Welcome to the studios of CMU Public Television. Tonight, the Season 10 Grand Championship game between Marlette and Sacred Heart Academy of Mount Pleasant. Next on Quiz Central.
Support for Quiz Central is provided by the CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, maroon and gold memories, and an official outfitter of Adidas apparel at the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. Online shopping 7 days a week at cmubookstore.com. The CMU Bookstore, celebrating 10 seasons, is a proud sponsor of Quiz Central on campus in the University Center and game day locations at Kelly Short Stadium and the CMU Events Center.
Hands on the buzzers. Quiz Central begins now.
Hudson.
St. Petersburg.
The Maori.
Egypt.
The Civil War.
Christmas Carol.
Good evening. Welcome to Quiz Central, and we have a standing room only crowd here tonight for the Season 10 finale between two very good teams. It's with the pleasure I welcome back Marlette and Sacred Heart Academy from Mount Pleasant. They have been able to maneuver their way through the field, winning semifinal games to get here, and now they're playing in the final game of the season. One will be the Quiz Central Grand Champion. We started our season with 48 teams. We divided them into 4 separate 12-team divisions based on the size of the schools. The red, white, blue, and gold divisions each crowned a champion. The 4 starters and 3 alternates of those 4 division championship teams will each receive a 2-year, $4,000 Residence Hall scholarship to Central Michigan University that's provided by CMU's Residence Life. Plus, we have awarded 4 textbook scholarships to 4 lucky Quiz Central seniors, courtesy of the CMU Bookstore, who has been with us for 10 seasons here on Quiz Central. Those book scholarship winners this season: Justice Anderson from Sheboygan, Rachel Gary from Atlanta, Nate Mora from Reed City, and Sam Bork from Midland High School. Congratulations to all 4 of those Quiz Central students. They have free books for 1 semester just for winning the CMU Bookstore Book Scholarship. All right, tonight we feature the Grand Championship game here tonight in Season 10 as we welcome in Marlette and Sacred Heart Academy. Let's get right to it. Time to play. As we go to our first round, it is the Maroon and Gold Rush round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question in this 2-minute rapid-fire round. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to try to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in round number 1, and correct answers are all worth 10 points apiece. Are you ready? Put your hands on the buzzer. 2 minutes on the clock. The Grand Championship game of Season 10 begins now. Thomas Jefferson's first vice president was what New York politician whose 18-0... Marlette Henry.
Aaron Burr.
Yes, Burr is right. Marlette on the board. What husband of Lee Krasner, who painted Blue Poles, was an abstract expressionist whose use of the drip method earned him the name Jack the Drip? Sacred Heart Anthony.
Jackson Pollock.
Yes, Pollock is right, and the Irish are on the board to tie it. Manuel Estrada Cabrera came to power with the help of the United Fruit Company in what Central American nation? The southern neighbor of Mexico. Sacred Heart Henry.
Guatemala.
Yes, that is correct. What ACC school's men's basketball team plays in an arena named for Dean Smith, is currently coached by Roy Williams, and is nicknamed the Tar Heels? Sacred Heart Henry.
North Carolina.
Yes, North Carolina is right. What author who depicted a Maryland gun club in From the Earth to the Moon wrote about Sacred Heart Academy? Devin.
Jules Verne.
Yes, that is right. In the atmosphere, what type of wave causes fluctuations about the equilibrium pressure and propagates at about 340 meters per second, or Mach? Sacred Heart Academy? Devin.
Sound wave.
That is right. What country, which passed a 2013 bill legalizing marijuana under Jose Mujica, had its player Luis Suarez disqualified from the World Cup for biting? Sacred Heart Academy? Henry.
Uruguay.
Yes, that is correct. What 53 square foot relic given to the House of Savoy in 1453 has been carbon dated to the 1300s. So, Sacred Heart Academy, Devin.
The Shroud of Turin.
Yes, that is right. What man who noted the irrational exuberance of investors during the dot-com bubble, and time is up, did not get that one in. Good start for Sacred Heart Academy. 70-10 is the score. You guys didn't miss any. You guys wrapped them all up in the opening round. I was going to get to that man. I was going to tell you Alan Greenspan was the chairman of the Federal Reserve, but didn't read enough of that to get you to answer. All right, time for a little breather and to introduce both of these very good teams in this championship game as we welcome in the Red Raiders from Marlette High School. Chris, welcome back to Quiz Central.
Hello, I'm Chris Blatt. I'm a member of the varsity baseball and football teams and captain of the math team.
Hello, my name's Henry Bartholomew. I'm a senior, and I enjoy studying politics, economics, and history.
My name is Becky Taylor. I'm a senior at Marlette High. I participate in track, quiz bowl, and the science academic games team.
My name is Colin Blatt. I'm a senior at Marlette. I am in Boy Scouts, Rocket Club, and I am the captain of my high school's social studies academic games team.
And Marlette is coached by Bruce Erland and Carolyn Taylor. The alternates, Grace Decker, Leela Milligan, and Catherine Howard. Nice round of applause for Marlette High School, our Blue Division champions this season. And coming out of the Gold Division, our Small Schools Division, the Irish from Sacred Heart Academy in Mount Pleasant. Ayush, welcome.
Hi, I'm Ayush. I'm a junior at Sacred Heart Academy. I am in basketball and golf, and like Model UN, Quiz Bowl, and Science Olympiad.
Hi, my name is Devin Humphreys. I'm a sophomore at Sacred Heart Academy. This is my second year with Quiz Central, and I participate in Model UN, Science Olympiad, and play clarinet in the band.
I'm Anthony Peterson. I'm a senior at Sacred Heart Academy. I participate in Model UN, Forensics, and Destination Imagination.
Hello, my name is Henry Arma. I participate in Model UN and Quiz Bowl.
And Sacred Heart Academy is coached by Elma Wentworth and Edna Konwinski. The alternates, Sophie Ruggles, Todd Hovey, and Lexi Metner. Nice round of applause for Sacred Heart Academy of Mount Pleasant. All right, let's get right back into it. Let's go to round two here tonight. It is time for the kickoff round. We'll kick it off with a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. I'll ask one toss-up with the team answering correctly, getting 10 points. After a correct answer, that team will be asked up to 3 bonus questions worth 10 points apiece. Consulting among team members is allowed only on the bonus questions, not on the toss-up. And once a team incorrectly answers a bonus, we'll go back to a toss-up for both teams. Get your buzzers ready. Here's your first toss-up question. The House of Elders and House of the People comprise the parliament of this nation, whose southern border is formed by the Durand Line. Its cities include Mazar-e-Sharif, which in 2001 fell to the northern Sacred Heart Academy, Devin.
Afghanistan.
Yes, Afghanistan is right. I was going to add, tell me this nation whose capital is Kabul. Didn't need that. Got it before. 10 points. Bonus questions now. No buzzers needed. You can confer, and Devin, the answer's from you. Name these Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. The Von Trapp family escapes to Switzerland at the end of this musical, in which Maria sings My Favorite Things and Do Re Mi.
The Sound of Music.
That is right. Second bonus for you. This musical's protagonist, the teacher Anna, travels to Siam and sings in numbers such as I Whistle a Happy Tune and Getting to Know You.
The King and I.
Yeah, that's the right one, and a chance to sweep the musicals. Nellie Forbush sings I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, and falls in love with a French plantation owner in this musical set during World War II.
No answer.
It's called South Pacific. Able to get 2 on the 3 bonus. 100-10. Sacred Heart Academy on top. Toss up, both teams. In the Third Sacred War, Philip II threatened to burn down this city if he captured it, prompting this city to reply with the single word, if. Marlette Henry.
Sparta.
Yeah, Sparta. Nice job. Jumped that one early. Going to tell you about this led 300 men against Persia at Thermopylae as well. All right, 10 points for Marlette. Bonus questions, no buzzers needed. You can confer. Becky, the answer's from you. In an 1860 poem, this character instructs his friend to hang 1 lantern if the British march by land and 2 if they march by sea. Name this character who raises a cry of alarm during his midnight ride.
Paul Revere.
Yeah, Paul Revere is right. Second bonus for you. Paul Revere's Ride was written by this poet who depicted Pearl Feather's battle with a Native American hero in the Song of Hiawatha.
Longfellow?
Yes, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Chance to sweep the bonus. Longfellow was one of the Fireside Poets, a group that also included this author who described the innumerable caravan of the dead in Thanoptosis.
Walt Whitman. I think it would be Emerson. Emerson?
No, not the right one. It is William Bryant. Able to get 2 on the bonus, and that bell signals the end of the round. Sacred Heart Academy 100, Marlette 40. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it is time for the perfect 10 right after this.
My children are growing, and it's so amazing how quick they change. Has PBS made me a better father? The answer is yes. I mean, believe me, kids don't come with instructions. Sometimes you face those moments. It's like, what do I do? And you will be watching PBS Kids and thinking, wow, very wise. Finally, I got the answer. And that's the kind of TV we need to be supporting today.
What if we could unlock every mystery?
We're at the beginning of a revolution.
That's a huge discovery.
That's never been done before, ever, anywhere. Touchdown.
No one feeds on curiosity like PBS. Give to your PBS station so future generations can keep asking, what if?
And welcome back. Grand championship game of season 10. Marlette is making its first appearance in the title game here on Quiz Central. This season they have wins over Shepherd, Boyne City, Manistee, Ithaca, and Traverse City Central to get here. Sacred Heart Academy in season 5 they won the gold division and lost in the semifinal game. This is their first title game. Wins over Pentwater, Fulton, Carsonville, Port Sanilac, Gaylord St. Mary, and Sioux Area High School to get here. An important round right now for both of these teams. It's time for the perfect 10. This is a 60-second round. Each team will have a separate set of 10 questions from their choice of 3 categories. Teams can either answer or pass a question in order to answer as many of the 10 questions as possible in 60 seconds. And then the opposing team will have 30 seconds to answer any that were passed, incorrectly answered, or questions we didn't get to in the time frame. Each correct answer worth 10 points. Teams you can consult during the perfect 10. The team that is trailing has first choice of the clues to the categories. Marlette, that would be you, and here are those important clues tonight. They are freedom of speech, second to one, or hey, can I have my quarter back?
I'm saying the quarterback is you. Can I have my quarterback?
No, but yes, you can have that category. Hey, can I have my quarterback? The category is quarterbacks. Name the NFL team quarterbacked by. Again, quarterbacks. Name the NFL team quarterbacked by. 60 seconds on the Marlette clock. Eli Manning and Phil Simms.
Defer to Chris for entire.
Giants.
Yes, that is right. Troy Aikman and Tony Romo.
Dallas.
That is correct. Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. That's right. Steve Young and Colin Kaepernick.
49ers.
That's right. Phillip Rivers and Dan Fouts.
Chargers.
That's right. Joey Harrington and Matthew Stafford.
Lions.
That's right. Mark Rippon and Joe Theismann.
Jets.
No, that is not right. Andrew Luck and Jeff George. Yes, the Colts is right. Russell Wilson and Matt Hasselbeck.
Seahawks.
Yes, that is correct. Ryan Tannehill and Dan Marino.
Oh, Miami.
Yes, Miami, and that is all 10. You definitely knew your quarterbacks. Got 9 correct answers to get right back into this game. As a matter of fact, take the lead by 30. Sacred Heart Academy, 1 out there for you to try to steal. Again, the category is quarterbacks. Name the NFL team quarterbacked by. 30 seconds on the clock. Mark Rippon and Joe Theismann.
Any ideas? Just like the Browns or something. Just say Browns.
The Browns.
No, that's not right. It's the Washington Redskins. So nothing on the steal. Sacred Heart Academy, a very important decision now with the remaining 2 clues to the categories. It's 130 to 100, Marlette on top. Those remaining 2 clues are freedom of speech or second to one.
It's going to be about speeches. So second to one, I think that's going to be vice presidents. We could nail that one.
Devin, important decision. What's it going to be?
2nd to 1.
2nd to 1 it is. Category is second place. Which nation's second most populous city is? Again, second place. Which nation's second most populous city is? 60 seconds on the clock. Busan.
Pass.
Wellington, its capital.
New Zealand.
That's right. Rotterdam.
The Netherlands.
Yes, that's correct. Jeddah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yes, that's right. Quito, its capital.
Ecuador.
Yes, that's correct. Alexandria.
Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt's right. Geneva.
Switzerland.
That's right. Medellin.
Pass.
Cork.
Ireland.
Yes, that's right. Rabat, its capital.
Morocco.
Yes, that's right, and that's all 10. 8 correct answers and 80 points for Sacred Heart Academy. 2 out there, Marlette, for you to try to steal. Again, the category is second place. Which nation's second most populous city is? 30 seconds on the Marlette clock. Busan.
Afghanistan?
No, that is not right. Medellin.
Give me something here. Pakistan.
No, that is not right either. Those were the 2 you had a chance to steal. Here are those countries related to the cities. Busan, South Korea, after Seoul. Medellin is Colombia. So there are those 2. 180 to 130. Sacred Heart Academy with the lead. Both teams very, very good in the perfect 10. That leads us to the home stretch here tonight. It is round 4. As we head down the home stretch, I'm going to have more toss-up questions followed by bonus questions for the team that answers the toss-up correctly. All correct answers worth 10 points apiece. Here's an important toss-up. Get your buzzers ready. This Man's Body titles an epic poem by Stephen Vincent Sacred Heart Academy, Devin.
John Brown.
Yes, John Brown jumped it early. 4 or 5 words in. I was going to name this man who seized a federal armory at Harper's Ferry. Didn't need it. Got it early. Bonus questions for Sacred Heart. No buzzers needed, and you can confer. A photograph of this location shows a lone man standing in front of a line of tanks. Name this Beijing plaza that was the site of student demonstrations in 1989.
Tiananmen Square.
Yes, that's right. Second bonus for you. Tiananmen Square lies just south of this complex that served as the Imperial Palace from 1420 to 1912.
Defer to Henry.
The Forbidden City.
Yes, that is right, and a chance to sweep. Earlier protests in Tiananmen occurred during the May 4th movement in response to this treaty, which failed to return territory in Shandong to China.
No answer.
It's the Treaty of Versailles that I needed. Able to get 2 on the bonus. Toss-up, both teams, buzzers ready. 2 days before this battle, forces led by William of Orange met Michel Ney at the Battle of Quatre Bras. Marlette Henry.
Waterloo.
Yes, Waterloo. Jumped that one early. I was going to mention that it was the final defeat of Napoleon, but you didn't need it. Bonus questions now for Marlette. No buzzers needed, and you can confer. It produces amylase and lipase, as well as several hormones. Name this abdominal organ that secretes insulin.
Pancreas?
Yeah, that's the right one. Second bonus for you. This disease's type 1 is an autoimmune condition that destroys the insulin-producing cells of the pancreas. Its type 2 is linked to obesity.
Diabetes?
Yeah, diabetes is right, and a chance to sweep. Insulin is produced in the beta cells of these regions of the pancreas.
No answer.
The islets of Langerhans is the correct answer. Able to get 2 on the bonus. 210 to 160. Sacred Heart Academy on top. Important toss-up. Get your buzzers ready. Mr. Kugler is forced to break a window in this work after Peter leaves a door bolted. It begins in June 1942, a few weeks before a summons for the author's sister Margot Sacred Heart Academy, Devin.
The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank.
Yes, Anne Frank is what I needed. Correct answer, 10 points, and bonus questions again for Sacred Heart Academy. No buzzers needed. This man won re-election in the 1972 presidential election. Name this president who resigned 2 years later in the wake of the Watergate scandal.
Nixon.
Yep, Nixon is right. Second bonus. This Democratic senator from South Dakota suffered a lopsided defeat in the election.
Mondale?
No, not the right one. His name was George McGovern. Able to get one on the bonus. And that bell signals the end of the round. One round to go before we crown a champion of Season 10. The final countdown right after this.
Got the sheets?
We built it.
Yes, we did.
I see it too.
Adventure requires a trusted guide. Find yours at PBS.
One tremendous thing about PBS is that it makes art accessible by putting it on a platform where millions of people can access it for free. And we need it. We need music, we need dance, we need great theater for our soul, for joy in our lives. A lot of people flip on PBS and hear or see something that wakes up that integral part of being a human being, which is enjoying the arts of other human beings. So I'm grateful for PBS as an artist and as a viewer.
And welcome back. We have 2 minutes remaining in Season 10. We will crown a champion. I assure you of that as we head to our final round here tonight. It is time for the final countdown. 2-minute rapid fire round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team's individuals to try to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in the final countdown, and correct answers are worth 10 points apiece. It is Sacred Heart Academy 230, Marlette 160. As we put 2 minutes on the clock, final countdown begins now. Robert Jackson was a prosecutor during what event which tried men like Albert Speer and Hermann Goering for crimes committed, Sacred Heart Devon?
Nuremberg?
Yes, that is right. What poet's book, Sonnets from the Portuguese, contains a poem beginning, "How do I love thee, let me count the ways"? Marlette Henry.
Shakespeare.
No, that's not right. Sacred Heart will finish for one of you. That addresses her husband, Robert. Sacred Heart Academy, Devon.
Browning.
Yes, Browning is right. What agreement preceded by the Talmadge Amendment admitted Maine as a free state? Drew. Sacred Heart Anthony.
Kansas-Nebraska Act.
No, that's not right. Marlette Chris.
Missouri Compromise.
That is correct. What running mate of Victoria Woodhull in the 1872 election published the North Star newspaper and Sacred Heart Academy, Henry?
Garrison.
No, that's not right. I'll finish Marlette Collin.
Frederick Douglass.
Yes, that is right. What Southern rock band, whose members Steve Gaines and Ronnie Van Zant died in a plane crash, recorded Freebird and Sweet Home Alabama? Nobody knows. Next question, both teams. The misnamed reindeer moss is actually what type of organism, which Beatrix Potter correctly proposed consists of a symbiosis of a fungus and an alga? Sacred Heart Devon.
Lichen?
Yes, that's right. What country, home to most of the Great Escarpment and the Drakensberg Range, completely surrounds Sacred Heart Academy, Henry?
South Africa.
Yes, that is right. What abbreviated version of a curriculum vitae focuses on education and job experience and is often paired with a cover letter in a job app? Sacred Heart Devon.
Resume.
Yes, that's correct. The Battle of Poltava was won by what ruler? An 18th century czar whose efforts to westernize Russia earned Sacred Heart Henry?
Peter the Great.
That is correct. NASA's New Horizons probe is carrying, and time is up, and Sacred Heart Academy, the winner of Season 10. The only question you missed was an old school music question. Leonard Skinnerd, Freebird, and Sweet Home Alabama. Listen to it zillions of times, but you're too young. Let's have another nice round of applause for both of these teams. First of all, congratulations, both teams, to get here. It is a chore to get to this point. The runner-up trophy will head back to the Thumb and Marlette High School. Nice round of applause for the Red Raiders of Marlette. Congratulations. The Season 10 Grand Championship Trophy is heading to Sacred Heart Academy in Mount Pleasant. Congratulations. You have been able to weave your way through the entire field of 48 teams, and as a Gold Division team, just the second small schools team to ever win a championship here on Quiz Central. So, a round of applause for our champions of Season 10. Well, as we wrap up a season, this is a lot of fine folks that have helped out all season long. Again, the CMU Bookstore has been a great supporter for the last 10 years here. We thank you very much. Residence Life at Central Michigan University for all the scholarships we are giving out. The admissions office for our lunch tickets. You guys love the lunch, probably their favorite thing. We thank you very much. To our fine student crew, couldn't do it without you. To my director and friend, Chris Ogazali, 10 seasons as the director of this show. Thank you very much. And thanks to you for watching and supporting all season long. Season 11 coming up next fall. Hope you'll join us for that. Sacred Heart Academy, the winners of Season 10. Good night, everybody.
Support for Quiz Central is provided by the CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, maroon and gold memories, and an official outfitter of Adidas apparel at the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. Online shopping 7 days a week at cmubookstore.com. The CMU Bookstore, celebrating 10 seasons as a proud sponsor of Quiz Central, on campus in the University Center and game day locations at Kelly Short Stadium and the CMU Events Center.